Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Allie. Today, I don't really have a plan for this video. I know what I want to film, but I didn't plan out how I want to film it, so I'm hoping it kind of just falls into place. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you a bunch of items that I'm going to be including in, drum roll please, I'm so excited about this, dun 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 dun, Disney mystery boxes. I am making a limited amount of Disney mystery boxes and I am so pumped. Like honestly, so pumped. Basically, I have 6 huge boxes full of Disney merchandise that I'm going to put into boxes and sell for dirt cheap. Some of the boxes will have like a value of like $100, $120. I'm going to sell them for like $40, $50, or $60. I haven't figured out all the analytics of it yet, but we're going to again figure it out along the way. Today's video is going to be half show and tell and half chit chat conversation. So without further ado, let's just get right on into it. Box number 1, I'm going to jump right on into it. We're going to start at the beginning and I'm going to be sharing some items with you while I talk about how I am doing this, why I am doing this, and should I be doing this. That is a big one. So first and foremost, while I'm chit-chatting with you, I'm just going to show all of the items on camera. I'm not going to talk about each individual item because we will be here for hours, if not literal days. So I'm just going to show the items on camera and then talk about, again, how I am doing this, why I am doing this, and should I be doing this. That is the biggest one. These boxes really do depend on whether or not you guys accept this video or don't accept this video, and I really want you guys to be brutally honest. I know what I'm doing this video might be controversial, and that is again why I want to have conversations with you guys in the comments, and I'm going to be reading the comments very carefully, and I'm going to be looking at like the likes versus dislikes of this video to decide whether or not I actually even put these boxes up for sale. I'll most likely be putting these boxes up for sale on my Poshmark, and if you want to follow me on Poshmark, I will link that in the description below. So let's talk about why I am doing this. When I got pregnant with our son, I was about 7 months pregnant, we decided to Disney declutter our house. We just have so much Disney stuff in this house, primarily because of me. My husband, I'm pretty sure, hasn't bought a single Disney item in his entire life. So everything that we had in the house was because of me. So we decided to Disney declutter the house, and we got probably about like 2.5 boxes worth of merchandise when we put it into the basement. One of the main reasons why we decided to Disney declutter is because, again, we had a baby coming into the world, and with babies comes a lot of stuff. Now, our house is not that big at all, so we just had to prioritize what we were going to be keeping and what we were going to be putting away for storage or getting rid of. This makes me laugh. I am not selling these. I'm not including these in the boxes. These are the PJ Masks cinnamon graham cookies. I personally don't feel comfortable sending food through the mail, so I'll be using these as a snack. But it's just funny that I found these in the box. I don't even know when these expired. They've probably already expired, but hopefully not, because this is going to be my little treat later. Used by 7/12/2020. I missed it by like a week, but I'm sure they're like still okay to eat. I'm sure they're like highly processed, so I'm gonna be eating those later. So this is pretty much the end of the first box and the end of the why I am selling all of these items or putting them into the boxes in the first place. So let me share this last item. This one is a hot commodity. It is hand bacterial lotion, or gel I should call it, and it's a little clippy one. Love this for me and love this for one of you guys. That was box number 1, and the why. We're going to jump right on into box number 2 now, skip over the how and get into the should. Should I be making these boxes? Should I be uploading them to my Poshmark for a small profit? It really depends on the consensus of this video. Once I upload this video, I will not be putting those boxes up onto my Poshmark for at least a week. The reason for that is I want to read the comments of this video. I want to look at the likes versus dislikes ratio of this video, just to kind of get an idea of how everybody is feeling about what I am doing. If it is something that people do think is very controversial, then I don't want to upload those boxes for sale, because I don't want to do anything to kind of like hinder my credibility here on YouTube. I'm not trying to like put myself on a pedestal, but I really do feel like I built my channel by being authentic with all of you guys, and that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to make this video in the first place, and kind of like talk to you guys about how I am feeling while making these boxes before I just upload them. Originally I was just going to make little mystery boxes, put them up for sale on my Poshmark, first come first serve, but then I thought there probably is going to be a lot of people that are like, is this right that she is doing that? So I did want to, again, just explain my side and then see and just like feel out how you guys are all feeling about it. So as I am sharing all these items, you might be saying to yourself, wow, a lot of those items look familiar. I've seen her unbox those items from Disney subscription services. I've seen her review those on her Instagram from like Disney small shops, and you're absolutely right. I would say about 50% of the items that I'm going to be adding into these mystery boxes are items that I purchased on my own, but the other 50% I would say have been sent to me for reviewing purposes. For example, this one I bought on my own. Sorry, I got cut off. Like I was saying, this little Scrump wallet, it can also be used as a crossbody. I did purchase this with my own money. I believe it was $50 or $60. I got it at Alani in Hawaii on our honeymoon. It is like 3-4 years old at this point. I just don't use it anymore. I did pay for this with my own money, whereas this lovely scented Mickey Mouse Macron pillow, which I believe retail values for $25, and it smells like strawberries. I believe this retails for $25. This was sent to me for viewing purposes inside of a Gifts from Mickey subscription service. Here goes. I'm just gonna throw it all out there and I'm just gonna lay it all on you guys. And again, I'm gonna be reading your comments to see how you guys feel. YouTube, I've mentioned this a bunch of times, is just something that I do for fun. I do have a full-time job as a teacher. I am a 5th grade teacher and I've been teaching for 10 years. YouTube is just like an escape for me. It is something that I do for fun. But with that all being said, it has turned into a little mini business at this point. I do have brands that reach out to me, and that is something that I am so proud to be able to say. When I first started YouTube, I never in my wildest dreams would have ever imagined that any company would reach out to me to work with me or send me their products or want to sponsor a video. It is just so surreal for me, and it just is something that I do not take for granted. I am just so fortunate to be able to say that. Now, when I work with companies, I'm sure you guys have seen, or maybe you haven't, I have a lot of sponsored videos here on my channel. So I talk to a brand, we decide if it's something that I believe in, something if I believe that my viewers would like, and something that I am willing to promote. Once I get a partnership or a sponsorship with a company, by the way, not every single one of these is going to be included inside of the mystery box. Some of these items I'm selling as standalone on my Poshmark. So this little Vera Bradley Mickey Mouse Disney print backpack might be a standalone item, or maybe I'll include it in the mystery box, not quite sure. So when a brand reaches out to me, we talk about deliverables. I'm sure you guys have seen like a million videos talking about sponsorships before, and we'll talk about a price. So I will send them my rate, we'll meet somewhere in the middle. Sometimes we meet right away, and sometimes we kind of have to discuss it a little bit and figure out what, make sure that is focusing, what we want out of this partnership. I have a lot. I cannot stress this enough, because I know that a lot of my content here on my channel is Disney based, so I completely understand this. I have a lot of Disney brands, Disney companies, Disney small shops, Disney family owned businesses that reach out to me, whether it's on Instagram, through email, or through YouTube, wanting to work with me. Now, I'm not sure if you guys are quite familiar with Disney small shops or Disney family owned businesses. They don't really have a budget, and I completely understand that. A lot of Disney small shops, a lot of Disney family owned businesses barely make it by in like their first couple of years. A lot of them actually shut down. I have a ton of Disney unboxings here on my channel, and if you look back at the ones that I did about 4 or 5 years ago, a lot of those companies have already shut down because they just can't make ends meet. It is a very, very cutthroat type of business. So a lot of Disney companies will reach out to me and they will want to work with me, and they'll ask to send me Oh, this is for Landon. I'm not selling this. I just found this in the box. He didn't fit into it at the time, and sorry, that's not going to the boxes. That is for Landon. A lot of companies will reach out to me and I will ask them if they have a budget for the review. Now, typically I don't do dedicated videos here on my channel without charging a rate. It's kind of just like a rule of thumb. Like if you were in a commercial on TV, the actors, the actresses would get paid because you're promoting their products. Same thing with YouTube. If you're doing a dedicated video promoting a specific product, then you should get paid for it. If I send out my rate and they say, I'm sorry, I just don't have a budget, hopefully we can work together in the future, I do understand that not everybody has a budget. There's only one Disney subscription service that I've ever been sponsored by, ever, here on my channel, and I've worked with countless amount of Disney subscription services. I forgot to share this one. So stinking cute. And that is Magic at Your Door. Any other Disney small shop, Disney family-owned business, Disney subscription service that I've worked with here on my channel has not been sponsored. That's primarily because they just can't afford it. However, I 9 out of 10 times still do the review, whether it is a dedicated video, which I have done some dedicated videos for Disney subscription services and made $0, whether it is included in a haul or whether it is included in a video such as a Disney cooking video, and I include that product in the beginning because I just believe in it and it's something that I think that my viewers and my watchers would enjoy. I'm a huge Disney fan and I do enjoy getting all of these products, but I'm not making any money from it. So anytime besides Magic at Your Door I've reviewed anything Disney brand related, I am not making a penny off of it. And I just want to throw that out there just from like a business standpoint. Look how cute this is. Like, can you even stand it? If I do send this out in some of the boxes, I am going to be taking out of this plastic and just putting the actual figurines inside because I want to save some room and be able to add more things inside of the box. If I add this whole entire plastic thing in new, then it's just going to limit how much stuff I can actually put in that box. So just keep that in mind. I might be sending all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them in one box, or I might split them up and put like one in 6 different boxes. So from a business point of view, the way that I'm kind of like thinking it is okay is that I didn't make any money off of those reviews. In this, they did send me the items for free, but I didn't make any physical money off of it. Ooh, scrunchies. I think I might keep one of these scrunchies, so I might take this apart. I flipping love scrunchies. So yes, I'm not making any money off of those reviews, but the companies are making money. So I do talk to a lot of the companies and they'll set up like whether it's an Excel sheet or whatever it may be, and they can kind of track how many people use my link. I have talked to companies that say, hey, 10 people used your link after watching that video, 20 people used that link. There was actually a company that had 50 people use my link after watching one of my videos. And if you think about these Disney boxes, some of these Disney boxes are upwards of like $50 to $100. So that company actually made out really well. They didn't pay me any of the money. They did send the box to me for viewing purposes. Like I've said a million times, I am a broken record. They didn't pay me, but they are making a ton of money, or sometimes even just like a little bit of money in return. So that's kind of how I don't know, I don't know. Tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong, if you agree with it or if you don't agree with it. Like they're making their money back from the affiliate, not the affiliate links, but just from like people clicking on my link and purchasing their products. I didn't make any money and I'm left with all this awesome Disney stuff, but I'm just at a point where we can't handle any more Disney things. And I do continue to buy Disney things, which is really funny. I have a haul video coming up where I do my monthly unboxing, and I spent a pretty little penny on Shop Disney, and I'm really excited for that video. But just most of this stuff, it's becoming a little excessive. So let's go into, there are 2 more boxes. I'm gonna save the last one because it's my favorite, so save the best for last. So that's kind of point number 2 or 3. I feel like I am rambling at this point. Like, look how cute this is. This is so cute. I love it so much. I do feel like I'm rambling at this point, but I really hope that you guys kind of understand where I am coming from. In this bag, I have random Disney pins that don't have backs. I'll try to find some backs before I put them in the boxes. So yeah, that is like the main point, I guess, of this video. Same thing comes for like Instagram. I'm not talking just about, there's a ton of oh my gosh, I forgot about these, the little Disney Doorables. I have a whole box full of Disney Doorables in here. So excited for that. But same thing goes for Instagram. When I used to have a PO box, I did shut my PO box down for the time being because I just wasn't going to it enough. But same thing for Instagram. A lot of companies will reach out to me and want to send things to my PO box, and I usually review those on Instagram completely for free, not an ad, not a partnership. They'll just send it to me, they give me a code, I put the code up, and then I'm able to check. That's the cool thing about Instagram, you get the analytics right there, and you're able to see like how many people clicked on that link after putting that Instagram story up or putting up that post. And sometimes it'll be like 125 people that clicked on the link or swiped up after some of those stories. Not saying that 125 people actually purchased the items, but it did spark 125 people's interest after that story. I didn't make any money off of it, I just reviewed it, and it's really fun. I do enjoy reviewing these. I really love, this is not even Disney at all, so taking that out. What is all of this stuff? Oh, this is all the stuff that I bought from like Lillian and Company. Do as dreamers do. They're like little bangles. Not even sure if it's going to focus, but oh my gosh, this is a whole entire wristlet full of Disney jewelry. That's so random. Love. This is fun just going through this. I'm actually like really excited for this video just to like look back at it and be like, oh my god, look at all that awesome stuff that I had. A chalk pen. Don't need you. All right, I made all of these in one of my Disney DIY videos. Don't know if I'm gonna include these because I'm pretty sure nobody cares about this, but they're like the little aqua beads, and I made like pretty much every single Disney princess. I was wildly obsessed with doing this at one point during quarantine, when quarantine first started, and I made like so many of these. Maybe I'll keep these, not quite sure. But yeah, I think that's pretty much a bulk of what I wanted to talk about in this video. Trying to think if there's anything else. I know that there's more that I kind of wanted to like put into this video, but like I said, this is kind of all dependent on how everybody feels about this. I don't want to jeopardize like what I've created here on YouTube, and I don't want people to think I'm being like disingenuous, if that makes any sense. This is like a little mirror, but it's like a little apple mirror for Snow White. So cute. I have such good memories of all of these. It's a little patch. I'm gonna take a moment. I'll put like a little I'll put a little like, what's it called, background music on, and I'm gonna think in my head right now because I know that there was another point that I wanted to talk about in this video. So give me like 2 seconds to think about this. I know that there was something else I wanted to talk about. Okay, I remember the last thing that I wanted to talk about in this video. Not sure if I already mentioned this because, to be honest with you, this video is kind of a blur at this point. I'm really nervous to film it and even more nervous to upload it. I just don't know how it is going to feel out with all of you guys, but trial and error, guys. We're gonna try it out. If you guys like it, awesome. If not, I'll know for next time. But yes, the last thing that I wanted to talk about before I go edit this video and hopefully upload it by the end of the night is, if I am selling a box for $50 on my Poshmark, it has to have at least $25 to $50 worth of items that I personally purchased on my own. The rest of the items could be items that have been sent to me, but they're really just items to kind of like fill up the box and get rid of them, get them out of my house. I hate saying get rid of them because that's not necessarily how I feel, but we don't have the room, and we're hoping to have more than one baby. We're hoping to try to have another baby within the next year. So once we have 2 babies, knock on wood, if everything goes well and everything is healthy and happy and we're able to get pregnant right away or whenever it may be, we don't have the room. So I'm just trying to get rid of some of this stuff and just completely clear our whole entire house out. So that is pretty much all I want to talk about. I have so many more items in here, but I'm just not going to show every single one of them because there's too much. I do have one more box that I did save for last because it is my favorite box, and we're gonna stop talking like analytics now and stop talking business and just start talking Disney as I share this last box out. But please, if you take anything away from this video, before you like pass judgment if you don't agree with what I am doing, and that is fine, that's the point of this video. If you don't agree with what I'm doing, I just ask that you politely tell me, in again a polite way, without yelling at me or without like calling me names. Just let me know in the comments. I am going to be diligently reading the comment section to see how you feel about it and to see how others are feeling about it. And if at the end of the day most people think it's not a right thing to do, I'm not going to do it. But if at the end of the day most people are saying like, oh, I understand where you're coming from and I completely agree, put the boxes up, then I will put them out. I want this to be like a joint effort. That was a lot of talking, and I feel like I just rambled for a solid hour, we're running on into the last box now, and this is the box that makes me so excited. You have no idea. This is my Disney Beauty and the Beast box. So I do have a box completely dedicated to Beauty and the Beast, and I have not decided. If you guys are new here, Beauty and the Beast is my absolute favorite Disney movie of ever. I haven't decided yet if I am going to do like 2 dedicated Beauty and the Beast boxes, or like 3 or 4 depending how much stuff I have, or if I'm just going to like include them into all of the other boxes. But I'm so excited for this one. So let's just talk Disney right now. Let me know, after you guys answer that first question, let me know in the comments what your favorite Disney movie is. Mine is forever and always Beauty and the Beast. So cuddly. There's something about that movie that just makes me so happy. I strive to be Belle. Now, tell me in the comments what you guys are missing the most about Disney. I wasn't even planning on going to Disney this summer. I know Walt Disney World is open. I don't know if Disneyland has reopened, but I know that it's like a very different experience. To be honest with you, I wouldn't want to be there right now just because of everything going on. But on the same token, I also really want to be there because have you seen how empty the park is? Have you seen how empty the crowds are? Like, imagine how much you can get done and how many treats you could eat in that amount of time with that limited amount of people. It's just, I would love to be there. But I think what I'm missing the most, we took Landon when he was 6 months old. Clearly doesn't remember a thing about it. It was more a trip for the parents, but I definitely think that he got some like really good experiences out of it. I'm just missing knowing that he's like totally coming into his own personality now, and he like gets it and he understands, and we can't even like take him anytime in like the foreseeable future. So I'm hoping within like the next year, if they find a vaccine, and of course, first and foremost, I want the COVID virus to go away and I want everybody just to be safe and healthy. But I'm hoping once the world gets healthier and the world kind of like goes back to normal. Look how cute little Philippe is. He's so cute. We can take Landon, and I just feel like he's at that age now where he'll see like Mickey Mouse and get so excited. That's like my goal for Disney at this point. I want to be able to take Landon and have him see a bunch of the characters and be like, he did that when he was 6 months old. He didn't really get it. He was just like, what is this fuzzy, huge animal that's right next to me? Now I feel like he'll totally get it. We do let him watch Mickey Mouse like on the weekends. We'll do like our weekend like little cuddle session. But I feel like he totally gets it now, and it makes me really happy. So I am at the end of this video. Don't know how long it is going to be. I feel like it's going to be a solid 45 minutes. And I appreciate anybody who stuck with me through the whole thing. If you've watched this whole video, you are the real MVP. But just look how cute all this little Beauty and the Beast stuff is. Gaston, I love him. So cute. So I think that's pretty much about it. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for being kind in the comments. I pray that you are all kind in the comments. If you disagree with somebody and how they feel in the comments, and you feel like you want to state your point, just try to do it in a polite way. I know not everybody has the same exact thoughts and views, and that is completely fine. I love that we live in a country where we can all like express ourselves and feel a certain kind of way, but just be kind. Have courage and be kind. That is it for this video. I love you guys so much. I look forward to reading the comments, maybe, and hopefully I'll be uploading some boxes to my Poshmark. I will be mentioning it on my Instagram. I know that not everybody has Instagram, so if you don't have Instagram, if you would like a 1 week from the day that this is uploaded, so if this is uploaded on a Wednesday, check back on my Poshmark the next Wednesday. That is when I will upload them if I feel like it is something that is okay to do. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for just supporting me here on my channel and helping to make my YouTube dream come true. I feel like an actual Disney princess anytime I come on here and get to chat with you guys. I love you. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I look forward to talking to you all soon. Bye guys.